Hello! Happy New Year! I'm not sure when we have to stop saying Happy New Year, to be honest. For Christmas this year, I got bought a ton of toiletries that are all certified vegan. And whilst I wasn't sure whether that was my family's way of telling me I need to take more showers, or whether they were just embracing my veganism, either way, I've decided that this week I'd do a short little video just showing you some of the vegan products that are out there when it comes to toiletries. Here it is. So a lot of people, when they think about vegans, they generally think it's to do with food and drink. But many vegans actually take it a step further and they start to consider things like leather, the type of clothes they wear, and also things about the products that are used in their toiletries and their cosmetics as well. When I first became vegan, I would never think of toiletries at first as being something that I had to consider. And I'm not going to lie, it's kind of a bit of a minefield, to be honest, because there's a lot of different ingredients and reasons why certain products aren't vegan. There's two reasons really why vegans won't use certain products. The first one is quite obvious. Obviously a lot of products, before they come onto market, there's a lot of animal testing that's involved before that happens. So obviously a vegan or even a vegetarian usually would refrain from that. A lot of people who are neither would also refrain from that. The second reason is that many products actually contain animal ingredients of some sort, and it's quite complicated what ingredients are in them and how to find out whether they're vegan or not. I've been doing research online all afternoon, and I think one of the main ones tends to be beeswax. Also silk. Shampoo often has silk in it, and again, that's something that really wasn't on my mind at all. If I'd seen silk, I would have been like, oh, it's fine. That's not an animal product. But obviously I forgot where silk comes from. It's not really something that comes into my brain a lot when I consider it. There's also things like soaps that have, and deodorants that have pills in. And obviously because of where pills come from, then they're not used either. Like vegans wouldn't use products that have those in them. There's also something called E542. Which you may see on some packaging, and sometimes when you see these E numbers products, you just you have no idea what's in them. Like, you've no idea. But the E542 actually stands for edible bone phosphate. Let's try that again. E542 stands for edible bone phosphate. One has to pronounce his letters when saying phrases like this. One's going to talk like this for the rest of the video. No, sorry, I'm not. It comes from the bones of cattle or pigs, is what it says online. I don't know, it's one of these things that I hate to be someone who's judgmental and say don't use a product like that, but do you really want to wash yourself in that? Yeah, that's what I'm learning on my vegan journey so far, is there's so many things that I see and I'm like, oh, like even if I ate meat, I wouldn't want to wash in that, like, or drink or eat the way it's been produced. Yeah, strange. The other one that is making my life quite complicated, and I've tried to find out all afternoon, and I'm still discovering more about it, is called glycerin, which a lot of products, even food products, have glycerin written on the ingredients. The problem is, and this is what makes it really confusing, is that sometimes glycerin is fine. It comes from plants or natural sources that are completely fine for a vegan to use. However, sometimes glycerin is an animal product, and on packaging they very rarely distinguish between the two. So you kind of have to rely on the manufacturers to put on the packaging that it's vegan, or there are certain websites that you can find out where the products come from, and then you can find out whether it's been certified vegan or not. Yeah, I don't know why they would do that, but that's what I've understood so far. But I would definitely check the websites first and ask the staff in the shop as well, because some of the shops out there are really great, and they've got a lot of knowledge about where the products come from. Which brings me on to the products that I got bought for Christmas. They were all actually pretty much more or less from the Body Shop. So first up is this coconut soap. It's about £2, I think, I found on the website. As you can see, the packaging is sealed, so this is one I haven't tried yet, but it does smell really strong of coconut. The next up is this Kissner hair and body wash, which is a 3-in-1 cleanser, shampoo and skin conditioner with aromatic Kissner fragrance. It's marketed as like a spicy fragrance. This one, I have to say, I'm not that impressed with. When you use it, it kind of smells a little bit clinical almost, which is an odd way to say it. I don't know, it's a bit empty of anything. Like, it smells a bit chemically, like, you probably know what I mean. And I think the only reason for that is that a lot of our products that we use, they're full of chemicals, but then they're loaded with extra scents like coconut and mangoes and I don't know what other fruits they use in these things, limes and things like that. So it covers up that smell. This is probably just like plain clinical shower gel, good stuff, but it just smells very plain. Next up, which is probably my favourite name of a shower gel ever, because they may as well just put vegans on the front of it. It's called Activist Shower Gel, which sounds quite dramatic. I don't know about you, but in the shower, I just sort of, get on with it. I don't feel like I'm making a campaign. Do you hear the people sing? Great, so I've sung on a video now on YouTube, that's great. So this is a shower gel. It's not a hair wash, it's just a shower gel. This also is pretty much from the same range as the Kissner one, and it's described as like a spicy aroma. And actually, it's got a nice scent to it, this one. And I actually prefer it to most shower gels I've used before. It's got a very nice smell to it. So it's not that sort of empty, clinical smell that I described with the last one. But this one I would buy again, because yeah, it's a really nice smell. And yeah, there's not really a lot else to say about it. It's shower gel at the end of the day. But it is vegan, and that's good. And it's called Activist, and that's my favourite thing ever. With all of the Body Shop stuff, the only problem is that it is a little bit expensive. So obviously I bought these for Christmas, which is lovely. However, so both the shower gels market at about £6 each, which for me, to be honest, it is a little bit expensive. But don't worry, because there are other alternatives out there, one of which being the Original Source, which is a really popular brand. It's in pretty much every supermarket, every toiletry shop you're going to go in, they will have this. I don't know how much it is. I usually would only ever buy it when it's on promotion at like £1 or £2 or something like that. I think it's roughly about £2. I could be lying. But yeah, this is the lime one. I bought this for Christmas as well. And the great thing with this one is that actually on the bottle, straight on the front, can you see that? The official vegan logo, the little sunflower, and it says vegan on it. So straight away you know that it is completely vegan in the sense that it's not had any animal testing, and all the products inside of it are completely animal free. Woohoo! So the products that I bought are from the Body Shop and Original Source, like I said. But there are other companies out there that do strive to produce vegan products. I know that quite a good one is Superdrug, apparently, according to various forums and blogs online. Also companies like the Co-op, and also the likes of Boots and Sainsbury's and those high street retailers will have vegan products. Ultimately though, if you're ever unsure, then just check for the vegan logo that I showed you, the little sunflower. Check for the vegan logo on the product itself. Or online, there's loads of lists of great resources. Two really good ones that everyone refers to online is the vegansociety.com. That website I've been using for the past 2.5 months now, or whatever it's been. And the other one is PETA, which is PETA, which everyone talks about, but I've not really used it a lot yet. But I know that they have a list of loads of companies that are certified vegan, and they check all of it out, and they certify them as well. So they're both really good resources, and I'll post the link to both of those in the description of this video, so you can have a look for yourself. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you very soon.